The red corner to my right. He comes in wearing the orange with the blue. Weighing officially at a ready 117 and 1/2 pounds.
Hello mga tol, ito nagbabalik na naman ako. Meron naman akong ipapakita sa inyo na video mga tol na itong ay kapansin-pansin talaga yung laro. Nilano nito Flash Donaire and Enoue in Enoue mga tol from Japan. So yun mga tol, ito yung laban nila na ginanap sa United States of America mga tol. And nasabi dito yung yung kababayan natin sa nito Flash Donaire. So kahit ganun pa man ang nangyari mga tol, talos-lunos pa rin ang nangyari ni Enoue na headbat siya at saka nagdudurugo yung ilong niya mga tol. So mayang mga tol, subaybayan nyo palagi yung mga video na ginagawa ko ito mga tol at kung paano nangyari ito mga tol. So huwag kayong magsawang manood sa mga video na gagawin ko. Enjoy my video and good luck.
16 of those coming by way of knockouts. Fighting out of Yokohama, Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion and the knockout sensation. He is the monster, Naoya give instructions. He's Ernest Sulid.
Well, your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Anything below this point is a low blow. So you're looking at the top of the trunks down. Touch them up and go. Go.
It is billed as the monster versus the legend. That is exactly what it is. An 8-time 4-division champion on your screen. Himself, Enoue has ripped through contenders as Donaire did over a decade ago. Tonight he finds himself the elder statesman in arguably the biggest fight of his career. 12 rounds, WBA Super and IBF Bantamweight titles on the line. The Muhammad Ali Trophy. Naoya Enoue, if he needed any introduction in the grey shorts trimmed with black and yellow.
Intriguing contest this, it really is. Cautious start from both men in the opening 30 seconds. Powerful backhand, to the body of Enoue. And there, hasn't he? Shrugged him off, he's still coming forward. Showing that tremendous heart he's shown in his previous contest. Lively start, good stuff from Enoue there. Mixed it with the best of them. Remember that fabulous shootout with Nicholas Walters up at featherweight. Power carried all the way there too. Walters the only man really to hurt him in a contest. Back down at 118 pounds. He is of course the former owner of the WBC and WBO straps too. Stiff jab there from Enoue. Cagey, respectful, but when they go, they really go. Left foot upstairs, right hand to the body. Like you say, Chris, that sitting traps all the time. The variations brilliant. Head, body. There was that check left hook from Donaire as Enoue steps in. Just the warning signs for him that if he does overcommit, he will be tagged. Say about Donaire, he's never been overawed by an opponent, even when he's been outboxed or even hurt in a contest. To stand there in trade leather, shown a brilliant chin over the years. He takes those feet back well with him to take the sting out of punches. How much should the young Donaire can he bring back for this one? Good opening round there. Really exciting stuff. Enoue planting his feet, let some big shots go. Credit to Donaire there. He took them, kept coming forward. Which promises to be a good contest. It really does. If Donaire is willing to stand there in front of Enoue, see the work here. Both jumped him a left hook. It's the left hook of Enoue that landed. They also don't hook with a hooker. It applies to them both. They both did it in that first round. Donaire missed
Enoue landed, and it will be those margins, Darren, in a fight where one fighter has faded through the best of his former self. That could be the difference. Enoue just finding his range, a little better of the two. 20,000 in the Super Arena Saitama. Just a fight that you cannot blink down. Either man have got a game-changing punch that could land at any moment. Donaire just feints upstairs, looks for that jab to the body. Starting a little more aggressively in this round.
Yeah, he is. He does favour the aggressive style of boxing. He does like to hold the centre of the ring. Though he is comfortable on the back foot, does a majority of his work going forward, pressing the pace.
Enoue,
What that does allow, sorry Chris, is Enoue when he does lovely left hook there, delivered with thrill, spine and snap. And we see there he puts everything into his shots. Enoue. No wonder that we've seen so many knockouts, 16 KOs. A good left hook seems to stagger Donaire there.
knocked him off balance. Donaire hurt, comes back with a 1-2 through the centre of the guard, right hook to the body, and another. Intriguing opening round and a half.
See Enoue now. Quiet start to the round, but now he's starting to walk forward, starting to plant his feet a bit more. Starting to really let the shots go. He's really happy to trade with Donaire. He knows he carries the power.
Donaire naturally the bigger man, of course. This is a unification fight, so there was no rehydration clause per the IVF. That will suit Donaire more than it will Enoue, who's come up from the weight divisions.
Not a great deal in sizes there, but you can see Donaire slightly taller, slightly bigger, but the bigger punch is certainly Enoue in there.
It's just the ones that Donaire isn't able to read, but he's walking through them so far. Catches Enoue on the chin, short left hook. Enoue tries
Here, taking the sting out of shots, walking forward, good variation of shot, using his angle, stepping to the left and right of Enoue. Good stuff from Donaire.
Enoue so used to these landing and opponents falling. It's the first time where that hasn't happened in this tournament so far. Donaire has eaten flush leather and shown very little of consequence by way of being hurt. Just staggered earlier on in this round, but
Some blood.
he's cut Enoue with that left hook.
From Enoue, and here we see
That was the one that took him off balance. Here comes the left hook.
there we
Bang
go,
on
the
the
shot.
and that's the one that cut it. Opened immediately. We saw his younger brother in action. His first world title tilt against Nordini Bali, unsuccessfully taken into deeper waters than he ever has been. It would be a huge upset, but will this man face adversity he hasn't yet seen in his career against the man 1 week short of his 37th birthday? Donaire back at centre ring. So far, Darren, he's not given Enoue the data and the patterns that some of his previous opponents have in order for him to fully take advantage. He's got that right glove high above that cut, just trying to shield it from perhaps another left hook.
Well, it's just the experience of Donaire. You know, forget the fact for a second that he's a four-weight world champion. The experience that he's gathered in, the 45 fights that he's had is invaluable here. Really trying to old man and out-hustle Enoue. Like I say, try and pressurise him, put him in places he's never been before.
So a little low with the right hand there from Donaire. Referee just warning him of that. It's interesting to see Enoue, not the bigger, stronger man, with blood from the nose now too.
Positive signs here from Donaire. He'll feed off of these. Trying to plant some negative seeds in the mind of Enoue.
These were, of course, the question marks that so far just being answered by Nonito Donaire. Back down at 118 pounds, arguably a more natural weight division for him. He'd come up from flyweight all those years ago. Fought well at
it really is, you know, forcing the pace, putting pressure on Enoue that we've never seen before.
30 seconds to go in round number 3. And who would have thought this? But then he eats one as he stepped back in. Through 3 rounds, Darren, how have you got it so far?
The last 2 rounds have got 2-1 up.
Not a concern for donaire, of course, is that there are so many examples of fighters unable to beat Father Time, going all the way back to Joe Lewis, Jim Jeffries, Ezra Charles, Sugar Ray Robinson too. Difficult to watch the last throws of Roy Jones' career. We wouldn't want donaire to be in that situation. So far, not only is he being competitive, he is exceeding expectations in the twilight of his career.
Yeah, you know, I guess he is raising question marks, people questioning, you know, their predictions in previous fights, but I'm sure someone like donaire would have been extremely confident in his own ability. He knows full well that he can come over here and upset the local crowd and upset the local fighter. Still an awful long way to go, but he started very positively, making Enoue think all the time, not allowing him on the front foot.
This is the kind of pace he would have wanted to set to test the engine of the younger champion.
Absolutely, you don't want, with that game plan, Enoue dictating the pace, getting into the second half of the contest, not having to have done much. So he's still fresh himself. Good lateral movement there from donaire, evading the shots from Enoue. But yeah, it's all going to plan so far for donaire, in my opinion. Though Enoue's coming back here, boxing nice on the back foot, donaire would be extremely pleased with how the first 4 rounds have gone.
Nice kick to right hand, just as Enoue was on the turn there, exiting to his left-hand side. But as you say, Enoue just in the ascendancy. That was the shot that just landed. It's really hit. Donaire faints into range again. Round 4. Better from Enoue, still competitive. Of round number 5. Not many would have predicted that it would go that far, and perhaps doing a disservice to donaire's experience and credentials over the last 19 years of action. Steps in and Enoue just took the sting out of that right hand. Enoue just starting to see these shots coming a little bit better. It's when they stand and trade on the inside that donaire has the most success. He's been countering on the exit really well too.
As a far, Enoue's not really interested in trading at the minute with donaire, is he? He's happy to sort of move around the outskirts of the ring, try and pick these counter shots, counter left hook there.
That staggered donaire. His hand position was responsible, but something got through on that left hook. It's Vic Darcinian in the second fight. It nearly did against Guillermo Rigondo in the championship rounds. That punch hasn't waned one bit, and arguably, Darren, the shots that he has landed have just created a bit of early tentativity in Enoue that we haven't seen before, and he's had to work his way back into this contest.
He has. He's working off the jab really well, got the jab going, head and body, lovely, with real snap, making donaire think a little bit more about the shots. There you go, see the jab there.
The moment, steps on him now. How much of this is donaire seeing coming? Covers up, rolls, but his legs are not what they were. Another right hand lands. Moments to the bell as Enoue opens up. Check left hook from donaire. He's firing away, but he is hurt here. Be under no illusions, and saved by the bell, perhaps the old champion
of donaire. Big round for Enoue.
The left hand was low, he was in range. And well, he hung on. How much longer can he hang on? How hurt is he? Only he will know the answer to that, but the crowd have responded. Enoue will be too respectful of the man in front of him to go gung-ho at this point, because he knows the power that's in front of him. He knows the danger that lies in overcommitting, getting greedy. Donaire has shown his good powers of recovery over the years too. Round 6 then of a fascinating encounter here in the 118-pound tournament final.
You won't want to let Donaire off the hook that easily though. He won't want to look, if this was to go further on, he won't want to look back at this round of regrets. So I expect Enoue to start letting his shots go very shortly, looking to counter that jab of Donaire. It was the right hand in the previous round that really stunned Donaire.
Kalas Howland at the back of shot can be hugely proud of the fights that this tournament has brought together. Taylor and Prograis not too long ago produced a classic, this in a different way, because perhaps we expected it from Prograis and Taylor. We didn't necessarily know that this would be the type of fight we'd be watching between Enoue, finding his range better and better as the fight progresses. Now just picking the jab, a weapon that is so versatile for him these days and was so much in the past for Donaire. But are we just starting to see the leather that he's taking it? As mentally strong as we know Enoue to be, that will be staying with him a touch. 10 seconds to take us into the second half of the fight. Enoue lands a check left hook there. Donaire with his hands low, and back to the corners they go. Darren, halfway point of the contest, regardless of the outcome, Nonito Donaire could be hugely proud of the way he's equipping himself in this. We wondered whether it would be a fight that would cement his legacy. That, of course, is already cemented. He'll be, no doubt, a first ballot Hall of Famer in years to come. That invitation will arrive in the post, but he will be remembered tonight, win or lose, as the man who posed some serious tests for a young champion that many thought had that cloak of invincibility that so many fighters do on their way up. It just takes one contest to remove that veil of invincibility. No doubt for Enoue, he is having to go to places so far that he hasn't been in his professional career before. It's good to see as well.
Absolutely, you know, and regardless of the results, you hold him in good stead. Having experienced, you know, a cut eye and being forced back at times, not having things your own way does help you and does help you progress moving forward.
Stiff exchange of jabs. Lovely double jab right hand there from Donaire, but again, Enoue saw it, rode the shot. Counter left hook to the body.
Concentration level of both fighters, something to be very impressed with. You know, they understand split second, it can all be over. He really trying his best to back Donaire back. As you said earlier, Darren, Donaire will be seeing some of these shots coming and he will see the patterns of movement. It's a case of whether his body at nearly 37 can respond in the way that he did. He's taking shots that he probably wouldn't have taken in the early days. He's been caught with things. His feet are noticeably slower for those that have followed his long career, but that's to be expected. It's about how the greats of boxing adapt, to the likes of Roberto Duran, Harry Holmes, even old Archie Moore, who went on late in the day, and it was those fundamentals that became the core of an older fighter when the attributes of speed, of feet and reflexes were strictly described more as a boxing institution than just a trainer these days. He's coached over 25 world champions: Diego Corrales, Frankie Lyles, Michael Nunn, Johnny Tapia, Edwin Valero, of course, until he passed. And at 79 years of age, the long career that he's had and everything that he has seen, this arguably one of his toughest assignments. So far, they've put together a solid game plan, and they are right in this. They are indeed. It's about staying switched on. Increase the work rate now. Turn the screw, really get to work, try and pin Enoue back, try and get him onto the ropes. He's very good with his footwork, Enoue. Takes the space away from his opponent so well. That's a good right hand.
Lovely Inoue stiff double right hand there. Inoue just steps off for a moment. Poker face is on, but he felt those.
Thought he was stunned for a second there, but he took it very well. Another good overhand right. A little bit clumsy from Inoue. Let his hands drop a couple of times. Taken some good shots from donaire.
Lasering in with that right hand. He's landed 5 or 6 in the last half a minute. Inoue, a champion's response there from donaire, and every time you think Inoue is getting back on top, donaire just reminds him why his reputation as a puncher is as it is. Uppercut, left hook, and Inoue responded, and that blood really now starting to pour. And is it going into the eye? Could that be a problem? Right hand from donaire now. Big round. Well, with this round in the bank, we think that donaire, it could be close on the cards, and if that cut impedes the vision, the blood running into the eye.
There's that jab, but back comes donaire. Quick, snappy right hand counter. Beautiful stuff. And it's these little short left hooks that are making that cut open up. We see inside there. And honestly, any boxer out there, anyone who's had blood trickle into the of Inoue.
Take your eyes off here in Saitama, Japan, just 20 miles north of Tokyo. While Japan has spent a month and a half with the eyes of the world watching the Rugby World Cup, tonight is boxing's time to shine on the centre stage, and well, aren't they putting on a show for us?
Great action, it really is. Cannot take your eyes off this for a second.
Just a right hand again from donaire.
Yeah, he just can't miss with that right hand, can he? Donaire, though that it's not full leverage, full power in the right hand, he has been able to find the target.
The left eye of donaire just beginning to swell a little bit. Check left hook from Inoue. Been remarkably steadfast given some of the punches he's taken. We're so used to seeing fighters fall after the counter of his own.
Double right hand, this is not in the script, Chris. This is incredible stuff from donaire. Big right hand over the jab of Inoue. Really stunned him for a second, but credit to the chin of Inoue. But this is really, really encouraging stuff for donaire.
Very few picked him to win. One was the last man to beat him, Carl Frampton. That was at featherweight, and he said, do not underestimate the power of this man, and if you do so at your peril. He's carried it all the way back down to 118. He hurt Frampton in the last throws of a fight that the Irishman largely dominated, but he is right in this against a man who many gave him virtually no chance against at all. A fight that he actively sought out 18 months ago. Called him out, not in a disrespectful way, obviously just saw something that he felt he could take advantage of. Perhaps he remembers the strength he had back down at 118 pounds and just felt he wanted one last opportunity and let him.
There we go, right on the chin. I mean, that was a lovely shot. He took it so well, and though he was hurt, he managed to grab a hold of him and sort of slow things down. But that was a great round from donaire. You know, I was about to say, you know, huge pressure on Inoue, absolutely none on donaire, only the pressure that he would have put on himself. So you can go in here and just do your thing. He understands how good it is, and he appreciates what a good fighter he is, and he's showing it now.
As those easier contests that ended early helped the older champion to go into this fresher than he otherwise might have been had he got through them under more difficult circumstances. We know Inoue is fresh. He's the young, hungry puncher, as donaire was all those years ago. But the elder statesman has been moved nicely to this final. What reserves he does have left, he's going to leave in the ring tonight, but Inoue knows he has to start strongly here. Nice counter right then, the left hand off the back of it from donaire. Inoue rips to the body, head snapped back by that left hand, which has served him so well over the years.
Donaire stalking his man. The right hand again, Enoue takes the sting out of it, but still it's a landing shot, scoring shot.
Enoue just taking a walk here, being forced back, trying to donaire to have to reset, trying to make though in there.
Yeah, absolutely. When you've been destroying everyone in front of you with ease, and you've probably got everybody telling you how good you are, what a great fighter you are, all boxing experts classing you as one of the best out there, and it must be hard to not believe your own hype. And doubt can kick in, when you're in a contest like this and you've got an experienced champion in front of you who really believes in himself. Doubt can kick in, but this is good stuff from Enoue.
Terrific combination on the inside. Donaire goes a little flat-footed for the first time in a while. Enoue just picking and moving now. But he's picking with force. Looking for that exit to the left, does so well. Enoue just trying to catch him on the turn. Is he just slowing a little? Oh,
Right hand.
this is now Inoue's round.
Oh, and again.
But he heard Donaire there, he did. Right hand, left hook, then another right hand. Donaire just inching back for the first time in the round. Enoue starting to pick those shots. The bell came at just the right time.
What a fight, honestly, brilliant. And look at Enoue, what a warrior. Pretty sure it was a short right hand that come in. Good jab from Donaire there, but it was the end of the round that was so good for Enoue. Left to the body, didn't actually see the shot. The stunned Donaire shortly, but
There were those saying it could be over in a couple. We, of course, didn't think it would be. But deep down, you just know that when you have two guys that can switch the lights out at any stage, you really wouldn't be surprised if we'd been at the kettle on over 20 minutes ago now. But we're still here, championship rounds. Donaire is hurt here. He's dealing with it well, but Enoue can sense the shots landing cleanly upwards. Donaire not taking his feet back with him.
this is superb stuff from Enoue. What variation. Head, body, the right hand, cannot miss at the minute. Worrying times for Donaire. Lovely work from Enoue. This is class. This really is good stuff.
Donaire desperately trying to get back on that jab, establish the range, push Enoue backwards, just give himself a breather by whatever means necessary. He's yet to hold though. Pops that right hand from southpaw momentarily. Can box southpaw, doesn't do so very often.
This is a home round now. Really get behind him. There's a lovely left to the body. Lovely shot.
Turns it
I don't know what the ref's doing. It's counted down. That was a lovely left to the body, Chris.
when he's down for only the third time in his career. It was respectful from Enoue, who let him walk away. 1 minute 35 as he made the count. He's up, and the referee says box on. Is the end nigh here? Donaire digging deep.
It really
Tries to
hurt.
hang on. Enoue opening up for the finish. He's working upstairs. Is he looking for one more? Big left to the body. It's a long, long time to survive in there for the old champion, who's acquitted himself so brilliantly over the last 11 rounds. But is this the end? Check left hook now. He's hurt Enoue. And Donaire just stops the momentum in his tracks as we knew he could. Reads the left hook.
He's still feeling that body shot Donaire. Struggling to move, get out of the way of the shots from Enoue.
Well, the left hand that's got him out of jail so many times in his career just halted momentum for a moment, but as Enoue regathered himself for one final onslaught. 38 seconds.
What a fight. This really, what a contest.
A modern classic inside Tama. As Enoue opens up again, sinks the left into the body. Donaire thought about taking a second knee, but he stays up. And this minute and a half would have seemed like an age for the old champion as Enoue falls forward. Right hand lands, 10 seconds on the clock. Can Donaire see out the round here? Digs that right hand into the body. Remarkable.
Massive round for Enoue.
Well, remarkably, he's the first man to his feet. So nearly disciplinarian, strength and conditioning experts too. He whipped himself into as good a shape, condition-wise, perhaps as he's ever been. And the proof has been in the pudding. His work rate has rarely dropped, but it's Enoue now who's in the ascendancy. This is ebb and flow from start to finish. Both have had their moments. The moment now is for Enoue. It's just this where age and sharpness and strength comes into it. Just trying to break the will of Donaire. Get the sense now we may be watching the last minutes of the career of Benito Donaire. Whatever these scorecards show, he's got the feeling of perhaps the last time he may do this. And if it is, what a servant he's been, a credit to the sport of boxing over the last nearly 2 decades as a professional.
Absolutely, and it won't be long before he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's a good finish from Enoue, it really is. He's shown and he's answered lots of questions, he really has. He's a great champion.
Both so popular in Japan, and of course the fans will want their hometown hero to win this one. But I think secretly, Darren, given the legendary status of Donaire, all he's done for the sport of boxing, they will want him to finish on his feet. Enoue simply will not. 25 seconds to go in a quite memorable encounter here in Saitama. Donaire just willing himself forwards for one final time.
This has been honestly a great contest. One of the best fights I've seen. I've enjoyed this, I really have. It's been amazing, and hats off to both guys. Fantastic stuff.
Well, they go toe to toe to the final bell. Smiles all round. So ever anticipated.
There's just so much credit that we have to give to both contests. Look at that cut there that Enoue suffered so early on, and to come back was amazing. And that 4 rounds right there against 4-weight world champion will go and hold him in great stead. Look at the respect there. That's tremendous. That really is. Both great champions, both great guys, great ambassadors for the sport. And you see there that's why this is the greatest sport in the world. Look at that, 2 guys go to war for 12 rounds and then embrace each other like that. That's why I love this sport.
From Hooker Ramirez to Taylor Prograis, we have been thoroughly spoiled with unifications this year.
After 12 championship rounds, we go to the scorecards. Here are your...
Maraming salamat sa panonood mga tol. Sana nagustuhan nyo yung video na ginagawa ko. Ito yung 2 years ago na laro ni Enoue versus Donaire na ginawa ito sa United States. So ito yung laban nila mga tol. Panalo si Enoue, still repeated siya dito na world champion. So nasawi yung kababayan natin si Donaire. So ayun mga tol, sana nagustuhan niyo lahat mga video na ginagawa ko mga tol. Huwag kayong magsawang manonood sa mga video na gagawin ko. See you for the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Enjoy my video.